Hello, Corkies. Today we're going to be talking all about wine snobs.
Yes, we are discussing the top 5 wine snobs that we come across and have to deal with, and hopefully you are not one of them.
Stay tuned. We all know you're supposed to enjoy and get pleasure out of even the simplest things in life that most people take for granted. So here at corkandjava.com, we're here to expand and enrich your experience with all your favorite beverages through coffee, wine, and other beverage reviews and how-tos. I'm Billy, and this is Bryn. And if this sounds interesting to you, consider hitting that subscribe button below so you're notified when our future videos come out.
All right, so let's get to it. What is our first kind of wine snob that we encounter?
Hey, I just picked up this awesome bourbon barrel wine. You want to try it?
Ugh, wine is not aged in bourbon barrels.
Well, that's okay. Why don't we just drink this cool white wine that I found from Germany?
Ew. This wine has a screw top. All wine has to have wine corks. And don't even think about giving me something in a box or a can.
Terroir, Gewürztraminer, Appellation, Rioja, Pouilly-Fussé, malolactic fermentation, phenolic compounds, sommelier, Banghol.
You will die if you do not drink organic wine. Do you know how many pesticides they use on those grapes? Can you check and see if this one is kosher? Manager, no, I don't drive a Prius. I drive a Tesla. I'm not poor. Do you even know about sulfates? Google it.
Oh yeah, thanks for bringing a Bordeaux over, but yeah, I don't drink anything that is post 1999 Bordeaux, so you might want to age that one a little bit. Oh, you want to know my best value wine under $20? I really don't drink anything under $75, and I really wouldn't recommend anyone put anything past their lips that is such poor quality that somebody would pay less than $75 for. So please, just, go back to your Capri Suns. Oh, it's not rated above a 93 on Wine Spectator? No thanks, I'm not bringing that to my cellar. I drink like 50 wines a week. It's my job.
What vintage is this again? What region is this from? In the sub-region? In the sub-sub-region? In the farm from the sub-sub-region? Was the soil wet when they harvested this? What was the average precipitation accumulation during the week of harvest? How long was this aged in the oak barrel? When was it American oak or French oak? It was stainless steel. Okay. What's the ABV on this and the residual sugar? How long has this bottle been opened? Is this light-bodied? Is it acidic? How are the tannins in this? This is the worst Riesling I've ever had.
So yeah, those are just some of the wine snobberies that we've run into. Some of those based on some true stories. And yeah, so what wine snobbery really is about is somebody just gloating their knowledge of wine or pretentiousness to make them feel better and to put someone else down. It's kind of like a form of bullying, in my opinion. So yeah, stay away from that. Everyone is at a different level of their experience with wine. And so if you find someone that's new and they're doing something that isn't usually a best practice, go about it nicely because they probably just don't know, or they like enjoying the wine the way they like enjoying the wine. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong if you really like putting an ice cube in a wine, or you like holding the glass by the glass. I mean, those are all personal preferences. Here we'll teach you what the proper techniques are and try to educate you on why you might not want to hold the glass and warm up the wine that's in there. But really, it's personal preference. If you like kind of that transfer of heat to warm up your red wine. Actually, I kind of like that sometimes on fuller bodied wines. It's something you can do. I mean, everyone's wine experience is unique, and so we shouldn't be putting anybody down for doing something their own way.
Right, everyone has different tastes, so if you like bourbon barrel aged wine, or like you said, putting an ice cube in your wine, and that's how you enjoy it, then go ahead. No shame.
And we run into wine snobs all the time, and you just got to take it with a grain of salt. Some people take their wine techniques and their wine experience very seriously, so a lot of times it may seem like they're coming at you full force with bad intent, but in reality, a lot of times, I mean, the wine community is really out to help each other out. So if someone's giving you advice, try to be humble and take it, and try not to be a wine snob yourself. If you're really starting to gain a lot of new knowledge and experience with wine, it can be tempting to want to share with your friends all the things that they're doing wrong, or teach them all the things that you've learned. And just make sure that you don't fall into the wine snob cage stage, which is basically where you're better off in a cage than to be sharing your opinions about wine.
Right.
Leave a comment down below with any wine snob story that you've ever run into. There's some funny ones that I've heard online from people have brought their own spit bucket into a tasting room with them and made the server clean it out after every pour. I mean, it's just really weird, gross things that some people do.
Or not drinking rosés because they don't drink pink wine.
Yeah. I've also heard of people bringing their own bottle of wine from home to a wine tasting and just basically complaining about all the wines that they're tasting and how much better the wine they brought was. I mean, that's not a good thing to do. Don't do that.
No. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it. The 5 wine snobs that you come across. Make sure you guys find us online. We are on Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. Great community and great content, so don't miss out. We are looking forward to seeing you guys online. So until next time, bottoms up.